Nobody's truly great at something the first time they try it. But Genesis is working to buck that trend. The 2022 Genesis GV80 is the freshly spawned Korean automaker's first SUV of its own, and, just like the heavily revised G80 before it, this mid-size luxury SUV is ready to make its mark in a busy segment. The 2022 Genesis GV80 really commands attention. The GV80's exterior is unique. In fact, I'd consider it the prettiest ute in the segment. The headlights are like no other, and the way the fastback-style roofline carries itself backwards leads to a car that looks like it's constantly in motion. The 2022 GV80 is not a svelte fellow, clocking in at some 5,000 pounds with AWD and all the bells and whistles. The twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 produces 375 horsepower and 391 pound-feet of torque, and while it might not be the most sonorous six-pot on the block, it will push the GV80 forward with alacrity. Shoot whatever gap you want, there's more than enough torque on tap, and the 8-speed automatic transmission smoothly swaps cogs as necessary. There's plenty of throttle and brake modulation on offer for serene, dip-free starts and stops, playing into the proper luxury angle very nicely. Inside the GV80 everything is made of either leather or metal, with high-quality knurling on the stalks and infotainment controller. The GV80's cabin feels ultra-premium. One of my favorite parts is the climate control, which has a small touchscreen that lets me configure airflow and fan speed independent of the automatic function. Even the temperature dials look and feel expensive. The GV80's interior doesn't forgo function in favor of all that form, either. Sure, the door panels are a little light on storage space, but the flowing center console has a decently sized cubby under the transmission dial, and the armrest opens up for a bit more storage. It's roomy as heck, too, with the second row that doesn't scrimp on headroom despite a slightly cut roofline. Advanced Plus trims have an optional third row as well, but it isn't appropriate for fully grown humans, but it works for kids. The 2022 GV80 3.5T all-wheel drive advanced kicks off at $65,375, which is impressive in context. A BMW X5 xDrive 40i starts at about $62,000, while a Mercedes-Benz GLE 450 is about $1,000 above that. And then there's the Audi Q8, which commands nearly $70,000. All three of those vehicles are before options, too. It's a weird day when a car can be both a serious value and an example setter in its storied segment, but that's the 2022 Genesis GV80 in a nutshell. It manages to provide an excellent luxury experience in its truest form, eschewing the notion that every vehicle needs some underlying sporty angle, while somehow beating its biggest competitors on price while maintaining quality that rivals them.